But aren't the differences present because gay and lesbian families have long been marginalized?
Hard to say. It's possible. It would be difficult to say that marginalization accounts for all of this stuff, sort of lack of social support or more stigmatized relationships, right? I mean, sure, in some of the places where these kids grew up, their mother or their father's behavior would have been stigmatized. Not all the places where they've grown up. So I'm sure there's some stigma and some marginalization at play in the background here. What we don't see a whole lot of at play is sort of the bullying thing, right, which is associated with a lot of suboptimal outcomes in this study, right? I saw it, I looked at it, and the bullying doesn't account for the association between the negative association between growing up with a mother who had a same-sex relationship and 25 of these 40 outcomes, right? Bullying is bad. Nobody's saying otherwise, but bullying doesn't account for what we saw. But stigma and marginalization, sure, I'm sure that plays some role. That's difficult to measure. I would bet against it playing the entire role, though, right? I mean, much more likely is some of this sort of endemic household instability I talked about.